Alright, so basically, I have started well, I'm at the beginning of a custom game I picked the map Live Fire, and I chose Ranked Slayer, so that all the settings for Ranked are there. And I'm going to look at exactly how the weapon spawn platforms work and stuff like that, because I kind of have a good idea of how things work, but I haven't really looked at it in depth like I meant to. So I'll be learning as well, so that's good. Maybe we can learn something useful out of all this. I was practicing some jumps, but there's some jumps on here that I see other people do, and I have no idea how they do them. I'm gonna have to really work at it. Okay, good. We spawned on this side. I wanted to see a couple things while I was here. Okay. Alright, so the first weapon we come across when we spawn on this side is a plasma pistol. And if I'm not mistaken, okay, we take it off for one, and then you see the timer immediately starts. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a 30-second respawn timer. Most of the smaller weapons are.
Inbound.
So I'm actually timing it.
Overshield available.
Yeah, I think this is a 30-second respawn timer. So you'll notice it comes back. Also on this map, there is a commando here. It's the same thing as the plasma pistol. Yep, okay. We're gonna go around through the edge of the map first, and then we're gonna go back to the middle. Alright, so this repulsor starts to respawn. The reason I'm looking at it is because this is very important about it turning blue. Yeah, all these things are 30-second respawn timers. Yeah. Actually, these grenades might be going faster. Oh, they're 30 seconds too. Alright, so the default is 30 seconds. Okay, there's another commando here. You see, we picked up the ammo, and so the spawn timer worked there. Began to work there, as it were. Alright, so we're going to go through the bottom mid, and this is something that I wanted to see because I've noticed it in matchmaking. So, in Slayer, apparently, there's a heat wave. In some game modes, there's a bulldog, but, and it's interchangeable. So there's either a heat wave or a bulldog here. We pick it up, okay, and it turns red. Now, what that means, as far as I can tell, is as long as I'm holding this heat wave, it'll never respawn. As long as I have ammo in it, it'll never respawn. So if I spam out the ammo, okay, watch this. Yep. Alright, so then it starts a really fast respawn. It's like a 20-second respawn. Let me double check that.
Reserves depleting.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot and then wow. It's actually 15 seconds. So that's interesting. So when the weapon is either out of ammo or thrown off the map, by the way, we're going to jump up here, and there's an AR up here, and it spawns like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw the heat wave off the map, and we're going to rush down here really quick, see what's happening. And huh, interesting. So it's yeeted off the map and it's still not respawning yet. Unless it landed down here. Could have swore I threw it all the way off. Okay, so it's coming back now. Okay, yeah. So it just didn't despawn immediately. Alright, so there's that. So now this side also gets an AR right here. You can pick up the ammo, and it's... It's going to be a 30-second respawn timer, too. Okay. So the overshield doesn't spawn at the beginning of the game. It takes like 30 seconds, I think. What about the needler? Ha ha ha. So the needler's considered a power weapon, I guess. Kind of weird.
Ammunition. Low.
Yep. Same exact thing as the heat wave. Alright. So I get the overshield, and does the... Let me get that out of here. Does the overshield spawn as long as I'm holding it? It should. Because me activating it isn't going to affect this, is it? Yeah. So that's going to be... probably a 2-minute timer. It's not. It's actually, is that a minute? There's no way. There's no way that's just a minute.
Overshield inbound.
That's gotta be a minute and a half. It's gotta be. We gotta retime this, because I want to be double sure on this. Alright, so.
Overshield.
There's overshield.
Available.
Pick it up.
Overshield. Acquired.
Sorry if this is a little boring, but I want to be completely thorough on this. It's 3 minutes unless I use it. I guarantee that's what it is. Because that was 30 seconds right there. Okay, so if we look at each corner, it should be 2 minutes. 30, 1, 1.5, 2. That should be how it works. So when it gets to the halfway mark here, we're going to use the overshield and see if it speeds up the timer.
Five minutes remaining.
Okay.
Exterior protection. Expanded.
Okay, it doesn't appear to have any effect on the timer. Okay, so it's a 2-minute respawn. 2-minute respawn on that. Alright. Now let's check the sniper. Two-minute respawn on it too. Yeah, for sure. But you notice you don't have a timer on the map, or on your HUD. So if you're timing these in terms of minutes,
Overshield inbound.
it's a little trickier to do. But yeah, it's 3-minute respawn. Or 2 minute, sorry. 2-minute respawn.
Overshield available.
And then the last weapon I have not looked at yet is the Mangler. The thing about the Mangler is, and I agree with what a lot of people are saying, this is like, okay, so one side gets a Mangler, the other side gets a plasma pistol, and that is not interchangeable. Yeah, like, everything else on this map is laid out pretty evenly. Like, there's a commando down here in the garage. There's a commando over there. Let's see. There's an AR over there. There's an AR over here. And the only other weapons on the map are this Mangler and a plasma pistol. They should either both be a plasma pistol or both be a Mangler. But also, look at this.
S7 sniper.
The Mangler immediately starts respawning as soon as you pick it up. And I'm about to time exactly how long it takes.
S7. Sniper available.
It's a 30-second respawn. Every 30 seconds a mangler spawns. This thing is a power weapon. There's like no question, no doubt. This thing is incredibly powerful. So there, I think a lot of people are like, take it out of ranked, it's overpowered. And I mean, I see their argument because they're the frig one is. Your entire team, within like 2 minutes, your entire team can have a mangler. Like, that's insane. Look at the amount of ammo that I have in no time. So like, it's just really broken in its current situation, and it's not broken as a weapon. It's broken because of the amount of time it takes to respawn. Like, that's crazy. 30 seconds is way too fast. It needs to be considered a full-on power weapon, given like a 2-minute respawn timer, and that'd be it. Oh, also, it looks like this side gets a drop wall, which I never even seen anybody use in ranked. I mean, I'm sure they do. I just never see it. And then that side gets a repulsor. So that's about the only other real difference. Seems like everything else is pretty even. And the only stickies on the whole map are over there. Can I hit those from here? They blow up? There you go. So that's the only place, as far as I know, that's the only place I've seen stickies. Because both sides get frags. Oh, no, there's plasma grenades right here. Okay, so there's 2 plasmas, 2 spikes, and 4 frags on the map. So that's the thing. Hey, there's bullets. Wonder if I can get up there. Oh, I can't. If only they anticipated that. Okay, so what have we learned today? We learned that there are certain weapons that will not respawn as long as you're holding them. So they're like a specific kind of power weapon. Then there's weapons that will respawn if you're holding them that are power weapons, but they broadcast what they are and where they're spawning and when they're spawning. Then the majority of weapons spawn really fast, 30-second timers. And will spawn even if you have them. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Apparently the Needler and the Heatwave are considered both power weapons on this map, so. Well, there's that. That was useful. I got some good information out of that I didn't have before. Let's look at... I want to see something real quick. Let's see. Let's look at Streets. Streets is gonna have a couple weapons that Livefire did not, at least in Slayer. I'm just looking at Slayer right now. Every game mode's gonna have slightly different weapon layout, but the gist is gonna be the same, especially for like some things are interchangeable. So.
Slayer.
Okay, so the biggie is gonna be. I think each side's both. They're gonna get a commando the same. Okay. Okay, so there's a stalker rifle or a shock rifle here, depending on, I'm guessing, the game mode. So, see, the stalker rifle is going to be one of those weapons that does not respawn as long as you have ammo in it. Okay. Rockets, I know are going to come back. It's probably going to be...
Must be used with care.
Yeah, that's going to be a 2-minute respawn. Bulldog. Same problem as the... Okay, so Bulldog and Stalker are the weapons that don't respawn on this map. So I guess rockets are the only ones that do. There's a commando on each side, and then should be a pulse carbine in here. Yeah, pulse carbine. Does it respawn? It does. Okay. So pulse carbine, and then this is, as far as I know, in ranked, I think this is the only map with a sentinel beam, or at least this is the only one I remember. I don't know. Maybe Behemoth has it on some settings. I really like this map's like little details. It feels like a real well thought out like map. It feels like something from prior Halos to me in a lot of ways. By the way, the Sentinel Beam counts as an SMG weapon because if you get a bunch of kills with it, it gives you a medal that says you got kills with SMGs. So I don't know, it's weird. Cheapest Mamba drinks. Dugout. Can you shoot those out?
Spanker available.
Do go to. You can smash that. What's this spacer thing? It keeps having it on there. I like you, bird. Snap, go here for pizza. Let me in. Oh yeah, disruptors on this map.
Caution. Electric shock.
It respawns fast too. Okay. Well, does the other side get a pistol thing? Let's see. Let's see if they get a plasma pistol or something. Well, I wonder. I guess one side gets the disruptor and the other gets the pulse carbine. I guess it's kind of an odd thing to make interchangeable. Slip space invaders. Hey, there's other Halo Infinite. Sorry, this map is fascinating to me. There's so much little details. Hot and spicy crunchies. Like it's just a cool map. Buena. Won't do anything if I stand here long enough. It'd be pretty funny if those didn't like react. Wait, can I charge that up? Apparently I can charge that up. Okay. Somebody walked by it, they'd be shocked. Shocked by how little damage they were taking. Wah. Can I jump off this? It'd be cool if you could jump off the pizza sign, but you apparently cannot. Okay. Now the disruptor, I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about it overall in ranked. I mean, I don't even think I would call it underpowered. It's just, it doesn't really have a good, I love you, bird. It doesn't really have a good place in the sandbox in rank to me. I don't know. I guess it kind of is good at breaking shields. It's not really that good for getting cleanups, but I mean, I guess it can. But it's just, in ranked, everything happens fast. It's just a very fast, kind of chaotic game mode, so I don't know. But you know, one side gets the Stalker pretty much for free. I guess you can make the argument. No, you really can't. Like, what that this side over here, seaside, is kind of the better side. Like it just you get the stalker for free, or a shock rifle even, which is even better. You're technically closer to the rockets, although you're in kind of a grenade trap if you come here. So I mean, it's not like it gives them to you for free. And you're a little bit closer to the bulldog, although by the time you get over here to it, you have to fight for it pretty hard. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like it doesn't seem like a completely even layout to me. Oh wait, isn't there there's a assault rifle over here. So I mean, this side gets so what? That side gets access to all 3 of the main power weapons on the map. This side is closer to an AR and a pulse carbine. I mean, I don't know, man. Doesn't feel quite even to me. That is a hologram of a Coke cherry lemonade. Goss cherry lemonade.
5 minutes remaining.
Interesting. I did not know that. Overall. So as far as weapons, oh, that's cool. It's a tank. This is just a visually appealing map. I like it. I like it a lot. So this map's only real big weapon is the rockets, but you've got to control the sniper class weapon and shotgun class weapon, because this is sometimes a heat wave too. Because they're gonna get you a lot more kills overall. The rockets in ranked are
Spanker inbound.
they're a little underwhelming, frankly. A lot of people are like, "Well, I mean, it's 2 free kills." Like, not necessarily, because the rockets in this game are a little underwhelming. They were way stronger in the flight. So, I mean, it's maybe 2 kills. More than likely, you're gonna shoot and then have to shoot somebody again because it didn't kill them. And you know, I mean, it's faster to swap, but still. Whereas the stalker rifle / the shock rifle is way better. Honestly, they're not even comparable at all. Like the shock rifle is just miles better than the stalker rifle. I mean, the heat wave and the bulldog are more or less. The bulldog's probably better overall, but the heat wave's gonna also be pretty beastly. So, it is what it is. Sentinel beam's pretty heckin' strong itself. All right, let's switch the game mode and see if we can encourage it to do the shock rifle and heat wave. Actually, no, we're gonna do that on Aquarius because I wanted to see something. Oh boy, this is the last one I'm gonna look at. Ugh. Other stuff has other stuff. I wanted to more than anything, I wanted to see how the weapon platforms worked and stuff like that, because I haven't really experimented with them. But now, I know.
Kills to win. Then contact the authorities.
Aquarius is probably the most overall balanced map. I mean, the bases are, I think, identical. I think the only thing is slight color difference. I don't think they have like different layouts or anything like that. So each side gets a sidekick, which is pretty spiffy. Each side has access to a thruster pack. Each side gets a pulse carbine and a commando. I forgot about that. It's Slayer, so there's a heat wave, and it is a power weapon because it doesn't respawn. Oh, you have ammo. You know, there honestly should be something bottom mid. I mean, like I don't know what you want to put there. Gives people a reason to fight over it. Okay, so it's interesting. So the heat wave, that's so weird. Okay, what's weird about this is that is usually a shock rifle in other game modes. Let's see. I would have figured the shock rifle and stalker rifle would be interchangeable and nothing else, but it's pretty fascinating that it would be a needler in this. So let's do what I was thinking. And change it to, I don't know, capture the flag. We'll put it on capture the flag. And see what spawns. Ranked CTF. Alright, because now I'm curious. I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't even know the Needler was on that map. Like, I never see anybody use the Needler hardly at all. It's like, the only time I ever see anybody use a Needler is like in a weird situation. They'll just have it. It'll be like the most annoying time for somebody to have it, and it'll actually work for them. If I touch the Needler, I die. Like, it's useless to me. I don't know.
Capture the flag.
Have no luck with it. Aye.
Two-way street.
Okay,
Attack
so the
and
commando's the same. I think it's a mangler. Pretty sure it's a mangler. No, it's still sidekick. Still a needler. Still a heat wave. Interesting. Okay. I thought it changed. Still camo. To the disruptor. They spawn pretty fast. I think they're 30 seconds too. These things are basically power weapons. They're insane. These things are like the best grenades in the game. They're insane what they can do with them if you like use them appropriately. All right, so
Prepare for return trip. You are exposed, Spartan. They know where you are.
let's see. There's some kind of trick you can do with a thruster. Well,
Thruster is firing.
I've seen people do it where they like grab it and it basically jitter jumps the flag. I don't know. I really need to practice some of this nonsense. This is why I'm a high diamond and not a low onyx yet. So,
Thrusters obtained.
all right. Let's try oddball. Let's see if there's any difference in one more setting. Or strongholds. It needs to be strongholds. I like how it's got to load the map every single time.
Strongholds.
Control
Okay,
multiple
still?
zones to scores.
Okay, maybe the weapon layout doesn't change on this. Okay, that's interesting. I know it does in quick play, so maybe in ranked, and I just have imagined it. It's friggin' Mandela effect. I could have swore though the bulldog was on this map. In some modes. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Okay. Well, that answers a bunch of questions, and I feel pretty good about it, so I'm gonna call it there. Peace out. Love you guys. This has been Mr. Wolfie.